A new event, Star Watch Galactic Rescue. Okay, Battle for the Fate of the Galaxy, 4-point assault mode. They are getting surprisingly close to a 5 CP, by the way, from TF2 with a 4-point mode. Side with a watch of rebels alongside blah to rescue Infinite Galactress from start. Okay, whatever. Infinite Empire. Whoever wins more battles by the end of the event will reign supreme. Complete event challenges to unlock limited time cosmetics. So this is this is the PvP and PvE mode combined. So this might be interesting. And then to celebrate Zeus Junker Queen victory from Season 2 Battle for Olympus, bring back the game mode for limited time. TDM? Huh. Wasn't expecting them to have 2 events going on at once. Wonder why they brought this one back. Group up can now be used while dead. That's funny. When enabled, this setting changes group up and ETL to use alternate comms aiming at allies. The setting is now off by default. Oh, they changed the contextual comms so it'd be off? There used to be the thing, chat, where if you said like I need healing to as a backline to an ally, it sometimes say group up. I forget what it was saying. It used to say something else and it was just useless. Push game mode. Respawn time for players increased by 2 seconds from 10 to 12 while their team's forward spawn is activated. Forward spawns were too advantageous for the team with the lead, making it too difficult for the disadvantaged team to mount a comeback. That's interesting. They've rarely changed spawns. Used to say, I'm with you 100 meters away. They come to me for healing. Yeah, the I'm with you, I think, is what I remember. Less steam rolls, hopefully. Yeah, it's interesting because I don't think I've ever seen them change spawns, but I remember back in the day, we used to ask them for this type of tweak all the time because I came from TF2. And so in TF2, what we used to talk about was just how different. We used to have dynamic spawns from point to point on like every map. And the map designers would change that constantly. And that was like a huge balance thing. They never did that in Overwatch. But it looks like instead, also TF2 worked very, very weirdly with spawn. They had like a wave-based system, but not really. But it was like, they tried to clump you together. Overwatch is always individual, which is why people walk in one by one, right? TF2 would be like, had a individual and a wave, or had like multiple waves going on at once. Is very complicated, but basically it would, generally speaking, clump people together to spawn with. Yeah, I like these type of changes. They're cool. Matchmaking. MMRDK now has received multiple improvements aimed at more quickly and accurately recalibrating players when they return from a long period of inactivity. We'll see. These changes, by the way, are probably the most, in my opinion, impactful changes that can happen to matchmaking. Just simply because if you guys think about the worst times you ever have in matchmaking, it's always on a new season launch. And all those new players are usually ones who are just have not played in ages. Wait, Winter says, do you think our spawn system would be more like TF2's? This was something we talked about in like Overwatch 1 beta, Winter. It basically, we talked about how it was really common in quick play for people just to run in one by one. And we were saying back in the day, way back, that like TF2 has a very complicated system. I don't remember how the specifics of it work, but it is kind of wave based, but it's also very dynamic. And so, but it's also a very different game because they'll have spawns up to like 20 seconds plus, very not super regularly, but pretty often. And the maps are generally speaking a lot bigger than Overwatch's. So it's just different pacing across the board. But yeah, I've always wondered how the spawn stuff does not work for Blizzard. Well, that makes sense. But back then, I remember basically we talked about people running in one by one a lot in quick play was like a common spawn thing. But it's been so long now. Either way, I'm happy about this one. This is cool. Related MMR threads from Morgan if you're interested. Okay, but how does this... Is Morgan going to convince me of the truth of the Force 50-50 right now? I'm ready. Okay, he's not. He's... Anyway, keep scrolling. Junker Queen. These changes increase Junker Queen's frontline presence by increasing her self-healing offensive sustain. We've also increased Jagged Blade's projectile size. Oh no, I already got hit by that cross map. So wait, 6 to 8. Oh, that's... Projectile size increased from 0.15 to 0.2 meters. Rampage now deals 40 impact damage, but wound decreased from 100 to 60. Adrenaline Rush increased 1.25 to 2 times. I'm surprised they're buffing her this hard, because maybe her stats are bad, but I didn't ever feel like she was bad when I was playing against her. It's going to be interesting, that's for sure. Emong's going to be very happy. Emong is going to be very happy. This one right here, just having her not reload as much, just that alone is huge. Her reload was really annoying. Salfagar, thank you for 42 months. 43 months, actually. She was already seeing playtime in Overwatch League. I wonder how they use her. Because she's a weird tank. Like, I don't think she's like a... Like, how do you play Rush Junker Queen? Do they even play Rush? I don't know how they use her. Very curious. Internally, the extra ammo made the biggest difference to me. Yeah, that's what because I always remembered reloading constantly in Junker Queen. She just throws the knife into Winston over and over. Oh, so that way if he ever tries to jump, she immediately pulls him back. Okay, that's funny. And also, it gets him out of bubble. Okay, I can see it. Probably annoying on some maps. Also, her ultimate's stupid good. The Junker Queen Somber Tracer. Hey, people play Dive Junker Queen? Wonder why. Oh, I guess the Junker Queen guy just hold W and she doesn't care. Risofta gets a lot of value with her abilities, but she's underperforming compared to other tanks. Increasing her damage will make her more of an immediate threat after closing distance. 12 to 13. Yeah, you can kind of ignore Orisa a lot, huh? Yeah, I get it. Winton. It's difficult to deal full damage with Winston's Leap due to needing to land almost directly on the enemies. Increasing this range will help improve consistency. 1 to 1.3. Oh, shit. That's a little bit scary. Although, I'll take a Winston buff. I'm okay playing against Winston. This, I think of this during Winston's ult. That's spooky. Adaptive Shields gives Wrecking Ball a lot of leeway in a fight due to its duration. This change of Adaptive Shields limits its survivability during prolonged engagements. Effect duration decreased from 9 to 7. Yeah, he would pop shields and run around and basically invulnerable for ages. I get it. Why does AoE have fall off at all? Here? I mean, it'd be kind of weird if you're at the edge of a Winston and he hits you for full damage. They want you to actually like be rewarded for hitting someone direct, right? It was just a little bit too hard. Echo. Wait, this is a weird one. The following should increase the flexibility of Echo's duplicate ult and shift some of its focus away from the allure of building multiple copied ults in a single use. Puts more of an emphasis on choosing a duplicate target based on the hero's overall utility. With the benefit of increasing survivability due to transforming, Echo will get her ultimate more frequently, but it'll be more difficult to generate the copied hero's ult. So basically, I actually like this, but ultimate cost reduced by 25%. That's a huge buff. They want Echo to be less of like, I copy this character because I want to get their ult, and more of, I copy this character because I want to play the character, and if I do well, I get the ults. And as a result, though, you will have ultimate 25% fast. That is insane. I actually really like that change. Just because it feels like it fits the theme of Echo more. I'm not even like looking at the meta stuff, but it feels like it fits the theme of Echo, right? This like adaptive character being like, it could also be a lot more overpowered because a lot of the time Echo can go really, really nuts. It makes it a lot more like Tracer ult. Yeah, that's a huge change. Well, see, the downside of this though is that then I have to play against Echo, and flying characters in Overwatch are historically annoying. Only because Echo's the one that kills Pharah. If I was the Pharah, it's fine. Junkrat. The previous adjustment to concussion mines maximum damage lowered the effectiveness of Junkrat's grenade mine combos too much, so we're increasing his damage slightly. Max damage increased from 100 to 110. You know what? I'm okay with that. I play a lot of Junkrat though. You guys are fucked. Good luck, chat. So this is the in-between of like pre-nerf and then post-nerf, right? It's not nearly as crazy as like, oh, I kill you anywhere, but make it even. I mean, it's always hard to balance this because so much of Junkrat comes down to this one combo that making it even slightly easier to hit makes him infinitely better. It's, yeah, I'm very curious what this feels like in game, because so many times, dude, if I 2-tap somebody, it feels like I should kill them and they live at 5 HP. Now they just die again. It's gonna be strange. He didn't need a buff. At high MMR, I guess you could argue needed a buff, but I mean, like, No one cares about high MMR. The problem with Junkrat is I think everybody, like, your average player hates him. So we'll see. Also, Junkrat is supposed to be annoying to play against. Like, it's the entire character, right? Like, I'm holding left click at the choke and you can't do anything. Ana survivability's improved significantly ever since the addition of support passive. We were reducing the amount of healing provided by the nade, as she doesn't need to rely on it as for self-healing as much as before. Explosion healing decreased from 100 to 60? Holy shit. Alright, well, I guess Ana's just fucking dead. I was like, did they change any other support so far? But I guess there's a BAP one next to it, but I doubt they're nerfing BAP. I mean, the only reason I don't like this is because I already saw a lot of like Tracer Sombra on ladder. And the Ana's, I saw Ana Brig a lot. And Ana kind of needed that 40 HP to tank until she got the pack from Brig. So, we'll see. We'll see. That's a big nerf though. That's like very significant. You just kite more? Kinda. I mean, it's not really like a kiting thing. Like, you can't like stop a Sombra from decloaking on you. Like, there's nothing you do. Like, the Sombra just appears. What do you mean? BAP. Immortality Field provides powerful utility, but its long cooldown means that BAP often has to wait for the perfect opportunity to use it. We're decreasing its cooldown slightly to promote more flexibility in usage, though it will still be uncommon to see it more than once. 25, 23. Alright, so basically in a long fight, maybe you see a second one, but 2 seconds isn't a huge thing. Very small. Like, if this patch note wasn't even here, I don't think I would notice it. Because, you know, when you're tracking abilities in your head, it's easier to be like, okay, I know this Ana has nade right now, but I've never, because I haven't played that much. I haven't like hard grinded Overwatch since BAP came out, really. I don't have that timer in my head to be like, okay, BAP definitely is about to have lamp, but we can still dive him type of thing. I would have just assumed like, yeah, over 20 seconds, he's probably going to have it soon TM. I'm not like to the second. So yeah, I don't think it's going to be a huge difference. The one thing that'll be kind of nice about though is the situations where like maybe you throw your lamp at the end of a team fight and you run away. Maybe you get your lamp a couple seconds faster. Maybe it'll save you type of thing, but it's so niche. It's just like something super minor for BAP. Sure, why not? Kiriko sometimes accidentally interrupts her kunai reload with a Fuda. Kunai now reload slightly sooner during the animation to mitigate this. Oh, nice. In addition, there is now a hero option. Healing Fuda cancels reload can be turned off. Kunai now reload after 65% animation instead of 75. This just sounds nice. Like, this is just quality of life. I'm down. Technically a buff, I guess, if you're doing a, you know, trying to reload cancel and stuff like that. But let's, dude, I think it's just kind of nice. Oh, Lifeweaver. Developer comments. Earthshatter is an ultimate. Wait, why are we talking about Earthshatter? Okay, Reinhardt is no longer a valid target for life grip during Earthshatter. No, it was a fun one though. Okay, Earthshatter is an ultimate where positioning is critical to effectively use. So we're adjusting it so that Reinhardt doesn't have their ultimate be effectively canceled when Lifeweaver uses life grip. Ah, it's tough. It's tough. A little bit of anti-trolling. You know, the other weird thing though is when you have like a little baby diva and then you try and grip the baby diva so that way you save them. A lot of the time it always commits to the baby diva mech first because just in case you're getting a squish or something. And then you get owned. Hero option updates. In addition to hero balance, we're also putting multiple quality of life settings. Hide booster cancel text. Oh. Hide your booster timer. Doomfist. Hand cannon UI hold to use block. Well, you could just... They're just letting you hide or put anything on your UI. This is actually really nice. I like this a lot.
Seagull doing?
Hide your javelin spin cancel texts. Block now respects holding the input through being stunned. Added the hero specific options. Toggle block. Annihilation cancel input ability 1 by default. Relative aim sensitivity during barrier field. What, so Rhines don't have to have infinite? Oh god, dude. Hide your whole hog timer. Gravitic flex now autocast when the timer runs out. So what, this is just this is in the options. You can toggle this on or off, huh? Toggle secondary fire off by default. The Bastion aim sensitivity. Crowd freeze can now be canceled by pushing the abilities button again. Yeah, I thought that's how it already worked. Dude, I don't even remember now. I've played this game so long, the fingers just do what they want, and I'm on for the ride now. The toggle hack. Hold to deploy sentry, toggle secondary fire. Well, this is really cool. I like these changes. Automatic reload setting reloads when primary and secondary out of ammo if the setting is set to off. Default amplification matrix rotation horizontal by default. Wait, you can change it to be vertical? Wait, that'd be funny. Oh god, dude. Wait, did they copy paste? Oh, they just copy pasted the notes here for Brig by accident. Okay. Yeah, the Brig one's just a bug. I don't know what they did to Brig, but allow backwards wall ride now on by default. Nice, nice. All this stuff is just cool. I like all this. This stuff is awesome. Resolved an issue that awarded the incorrect comp title for season 3 for some players. I remember some people were complaining about this because of what was it? Like it forced the rank updates. They got the wrong title. It looks like they finally fixed it, so you got your right title now. Fixed a bug with the camera sometimes becoming askew when the player's move was interrupted by negative statuses. What if they fixed the Moira one where like you can get punched while shifting as Moira, then your hands don't move? Let's scroll down. Wait, there's actually a lot. There's actually a lot of small tweaks here. Fix a bug where Ash's accuracy became inconsistent during a jump. Wait, what? I can't believe I was playing a bug character and that's why I missed all those shots. Thank God they fixed this. Fix a bug where deflecting Curricle Lifeweaver did not heal your allies. What else? What else? Lifeweaver, just all these things. Fix a bug where Nemesis failed to go on cooldown if you die during the transformation. They fixed Brig Rally this patch. Oh, nice, nice. They fixed the bug with Nemesis not activating, enabling his cooldown if you're knocked down while Annihilation is active and then attempted to activate Nemesis form. Dude, there's like so many niche bugs. This is cool though.